last Monday, I made a video. Pretty much made those. Not sure when I put it out, but Monday's when I made it. Today's Tuesday. And I'm going to make my fertilizer that you've seen me start. So it's set for a little over a week. It ain't terrible looking. Just looks like nasty, stinky scum water, which it pretty much is.
So you gotta...
I'm just going to dump it in this bucket through this screen the best I can without making a mess. Trust me, you don't want to get this stinking crap on your clothes. You drag it in your house because your wife will shoot you.
That's why we'll step back here. Oh my gosh, that smell.
Smells pretty good, don't it?
Wow, that's some potent fertilizer you got there.
Then I wouldn't have to dump that crud out of the bottom of it, but how I'm going to do it, I'm going to. You could just dump this over your plants, but I'm not going to do it that way. And that's good enough. And you could keep this if you wanted to for just add more water for next time, but I'll dump it out. The next time I'll use fresh, but not that I'll use all of this anyways. I'm going to stir it one more time. And I'm sure there's still some stuff in there, so I'm going to rinse that bucket out. Actually, I need to change the filter, and I didn't do that.
I'll show you.
Rinse this bucket. Yeah, I definitely need to change the filter. Our water pressure is terrible. The reason I'm doing that is because what I'm going to do with this, I don't want it all gritty. I want it to be as clear and clean as I can get it. I don't want grit in it. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. So I'll do that, and I'll be right back. Oh, just another filter, just the Agribon. It's just a row cover I got cut up. I use it for a filter, so I'll pour this through that. That's pretty fine mesh. Then I won't have to worry too much about stuff plugging my nozzle. As you can see, there's a lot of grit goes through that window screen. Thank you. I got it now. Oh, I had it. when you get your hands like this, then you want to get over and touch your wife's neck or something.
Oh no. Whew, I got my nose covered.
It ain't that bad. It does stink, don't get me wrong. I'm not. But you see how much stuff was still in there?
A lot.
Yeah.
Jeez. Now this is a really good.
This here had fish emulsion in it. It's what's in it now. Well, partly what's in it now.
But it's a really good sprayer.
It's pretty much empty actually. But I didn't want all that scum getting in there. This here has a filter in it. This is a pretty good sprayer. So I'll put about, I don't know, rough guesstimation, that much right there, which is up to probably about half a gallon-ish in there. Then I'll fill the rest with water.
What is that, a 5 gallon?
I think it's a 3 gallon. I think. Oh no, there's 2 gallon there. There's 1 gallon there. So maybe not quite a half a gallon, but close enough. And I'll fill this up to the 2 gallon mark. Then I'll have this much left over, which is about another batch, roughly. And I'll just let that sit till I need it.
Now you don't put that on directly. You mix it with water.
You can. You could put it directly on. It's not gonna hurt anything. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna foliar feed the tomatoes in the big garden with this because they're sick. Sick as in they look pathetic. So I'm gonna spray these, and then next week when I do this again, I'll bring you along so you see how good or bad they do. From tomato fertilizer, stinky, smelly goodsness.
Very stinky.
Yeah. She probably won't be in the house. I got to spill my boots and my pants, and my hands smell really, really good. Actually, my hands stink. I'll smell this forever. Like I said in that video the other day, you can do this with anything. I just happened to use tomatoes because I knew, and that there pumps itself. Just turn it on. I used tomatoes because I knew that tomatoes in the big garden, the field tomatoes, were not the best of health, and they need to get better. And the best way to do that's with tomatoes, like I said, because it's got all the minerals, all the vitamins, minerals, all the fungus, all the bacteria, everything that tomato needs to grow is in that tomato plant. And same with peppers, same with eggplant, same with potatoes, same with anything you're growing. The best way to fertilize it is with itself, just like this. This will give you everything you need. So now I'm going to take you down and show you how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to show you the whole way through because you'll get bored with it. I know I would if I was you.
Question for you.
Answer me.
Can you mix tomato and peppers?
You can. They're both nightshade.
And
potatoes. You can mix them all. You can mix them all and do your whole garden if you wanted to.
That's what I was going to ask.
It don't matter. You can get squash. You can do
whatever. Or would it hurt your pepper plants to have tomato spray on?
It won't hurt them. It will not hurt them.
Okay.
Normally, and I did this last year. Last year I made the same juice, but I put banana peels in with it for extra potassium. I don't know if it did any better or not, but it definitely does work. And I got a couple videos last year of me making different swamp waters, nasty, stinky stuff. We're going to get down here and show you.
But each time you made a stinky stuff, it definitely worked. Because our plants look really nice.
Oh, they did. Brought some squash back from the dead, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's by using weeds and water. Let it ferment. Then you could mix it stronger. You could have. This had a little bit of fish emulsion in it, but I could have put more in it if I'd wanted to, but I don't need it. The thing bad about spraying them tomatoes that close to the chickens, it might make them sick.
The chickens might hold their nose. If they do, I'll definitely show a picture of them.
Yeah, right. Hopefully that killdeer shuts up when it starts smelling, yeah.
Maybe spray some towards the killdeer.
No, I'm not gonna do that. She's sitting on eggs. She has eggs in our squash area.
Yeah, but she's not sitting on them. She's just
right now she's not, because she don't want us to know they're there.
she's roaming around,
Yeah.
squawking.
But anyways, we digress. So all I'm gonna do with this is just spray them.
The whole plant?
The whole plant. Just like so.
Not just the plant.
No, the whole plant.
Now, is it better to do this in the evening or during the morning, or?
You probably would want to do this like right now. It's probably the best time. The only bad thing about doing it right now, it's going to rain. It's calling for rain tonight, so it's going to wash it all off. But these tomatoes need some attention. They need a little TLC, so they're getting a little TLC.
But if you did it in the morning and then the sun come out, would it burn?
It potentially could burn them. Nothing bad about doing it tonight. The only thing bad about doing it tonight is, like I said, it's going to rain. It's actually getting windy and darkening up pretty good right now. It's going to lay on it all night long. That's not really good for your plants to have it wet all night. But this ain't going to hurt. This isn't going to hurt me.
What do you think, chickies? Stinky?
It ain't that bad. This pump sprayer's freaking pretty sweet. I seen
We ordered that online.
we ordered online, but I can't remember where I saw it. Somebody
Royal
on
King
YouTube.
had
Yeah,
it.
Royal King has them, but I saw somebody on YouTube with one. That's when I realized I needed one.
It's battery powered.
Rechargeable.
Rechargeable, yeah. Rechargeable battery. And it's very nice. It's definitely worth the money. From the pump sprayers. Yeah, from the pump sprayers you get at Walmart and
I got a
Lowe's.
couple backpack sprayers. They're nice too.
They get heavy.
They do. You really want to, and these are already flipped over, so that's extra good. You really want to give this to the bottom side of your leaves. Make sure you get all of it. It will absorb more through the bottom of the leaf than it will on the top side. Some of these, I'm not sure I'm going to get to come back. Like that one there. I mean, they may be all right. Some of them is already starting to get better. Some of them just from being out of it. When I first planted them. And the sad thing is, this bed right here where the tomatoes are, this is the third year I've had tomatoes grow here. But they should still be okay. And you can spray the ground. You could actually, if you had enough, you could mix a 55-gallon drum of this and water your plants with it if you wanted to. It ain't gonna hurt anything. Just put it right on the ground. This stupid killdeer squawking thing.
Also, Kim got one of the chickies.
Well, I don't know if she got one. She's definitely pregnant.
We got a lot of tomatoes out here.
How much how many there is don't really matter. We don't. From about right here from where it's cherry tomatoes, these will sell. The rest of them are canning tomatoes. We'll keep those. We won't sell any of them. But anyways, next Monday or Tuesday, I'll show you what these look like. So make sure you follow along, and I'll put the rest of my tomato videos down below. I got a whole playlist on tomatoes. Definitely not my favorite edible plant, because I don't like tomatoes, other than I like everything you make with tomatoes, but I don't like eating tomatoes, if that makes any sense. So, but I'll put the playlist down below, and I do enjoy growing them. But we'll see you next week in this bed to show you how these look. So, till we meet again, take care and God bless.